The United States, 10 states and the District of Columbia allow terminally ill people the right to decide when they want to die by taking medicine to end their life. It's called medical aid in dying, or MAID for short. CBS News national correspondent Nikki Batiste spent time with one woman in her chosen final hours. Here's part of that story.
So I need to ask you formally, are you sure today's the day?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is the day Barbara Goodfriend chose to die.
Okay, and you know that when you drink the medicine, it's going to cause you to fall asleep and not wake up. It'll be a peaceful, dignified death.
Yeah.
Why did you want to share your story?
I hope that something will get done, something will be accomplished, so that others can have the privilege that I'm having.
Just get emotional even watching that preview. CBS News producer Carlos Beltran joins me now. He pitched this story, worked it extensively to help produce it alongside Nikki Batiste. What made you want to explore this topic and look further?
Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. So about 7 years ago, I met a man here in New York who had lost a loved one to a very long, drawn-out, painful illness. And he told me that at some point, his partner suffered so much that she asked him if he would help her die, which of course would have been illegal. And he said that if medical aid in dying, or MAID, had been legal in New York, it would have saved them both a lot of pain. That man's name is Scott Baracco. He's still an advocate of medical aid in dying in New York. And his story was so emotional and so relatable that I continued to cover MAID on a policy level, where it was vetoed, where it was legal, where it was debated for years. And also trying to understand the nuances of both arguments and counter-arguments, because at a policy level, it's a very complex issue.
Why is it only legal in 12 states and the District of Columbia?
It's legal in 10 states and the District of Columbia. It's a very, very difficult topic. Many states believe that there are issues with safeguards, that there are too many loopholes that would leave populations vulnerable. So that is why it's taken. The first state that legalized it was in 1997. The latest one has been in 2021, the 10th one to do it. So it's clearly a very difficult process to get this approved at a federal level.
What is the difficulty in trying to find someone who is willing to let you come along for the last day of their life, for such an emotional journey? And I have to also ask you, what do you hope people take away?
Yeah, thank you. As a journalist, my job is not to find someone and convince them to tell me their story. My job is to find someone who's already willing to tell their story and build enough rapport and trust for them to want to share it with me. And that's exactly what happened in this case. Last year, I met Mandy Sucker. She's the executive director of End of Life Choices New York. They advocate for MAID. She had seen some of my work. She opened me to her network, and I was able to talk over the course of several months with about a dozen terminally ill patients, both in New York, where MAID is illegal, and New Jersey, where MAID has been legal since 2019. That's how I met Barbara Goodfriend, the woman who we featured over here, and her daughter. Barbara Goodfriend's last gift, as she put it, was to tell people about her story so they would know about medical aid in dying. That's why she gave us access to the last 48 hours of her time. And I also got to work with Nikki Batiste, our very own Nikki Batiste, who was brought a lot of class and grace into the story and made it very easy for Barbara to also be able to open up.
Real quick, how can people watch the two parts?
It's on Eye on America. It's online. I believe you can stream it on Paramount Plus as well under Eye on America.
Okay. Carlos Beltran, thank you.